Welcome to our new series, The 200 Movie Challenge. Our goal this year is to watch 200 movies that we haven't seen yet. If you want to listen to the full podcast where this clip is from, the link will be in the description. Now enjoy today's movie.
And I went to Tubi. Because, again, I lived, Tubi wasn't the first. I will say I went Netflix, Peacock, and it's just like quick scrolls. And I forgot about this. And me and you have talked about this. And yeah, it was kind of a brief, conversation a little while ago. And you were kind of surprised I didn't see it. And can't wait till I did see it. And I forgot about it. And I'm like, there it was on my list. Less than 90 minutes. So I saw the 1993 musical comedy Cannibal the Musical.
Oh, yes. Oh, what a great twist. I love this.
Technically,
Please.
kind of in a horror theme. I mean, I say that, but yeah.
Sure.
I'm just having fun with it. No, it's not horror, but So, obviously, you know me, and for people, I've been a huge South Park fan for God knows how long. I've watched all the episodes up until probably more recently when they went to Max and, stuff like, I don't even know I think they're on Paramount now.
Paramount.
So,
exclusively.
There's a lot, either way, I'm like, I remember when they first came on Comedy Central. I remember laughing my ass off. I remember going to the movie theaters and seeing Bigger, Longer, Uncut. And, that was just what they did. They took everything you loved about South Park and said, we're going to do all that and more that you didn't even fucking expect. And you're going to love it. And I did. And Trey Parker and Matt Stone, I mean, I know this is more Trey Parker than anything Cannibal the Musical. They're just brilliant. Yeah. And, me and my wife, when we went on our honeymoon, we went to Philadelphia. We specifically went to Philadelphia because we wanted to see the Book of Mormon. Because it was just at that time, it was right before that they were playing New York City. I'm like, fuck, that's expensive. But then they went to Philly afterwards. Like, okay, we can afford this shit. And we died. Soto, I know you don't do musicals, but if you ever get a chance to see Book of Mormon, I'm telling you right now, I will go with you. We will go with you. It is you will die. You and Sarah will, especially because I know you like this humor. If if you did not like South Park, I'd be like, don't see it. But the fact that I know you love Trey Parker, Matt, like this is a musical you would enjoy. That would probably be the best musical you've ever seen in your life. But anyhow, we're not here to talk about that. I'm just relishing in the brilliance of Trey Parker and Matt Stone. But yeah, so obviously I'm like, I put this in because it's kind of older. It's full screen, which I always laugh at. I don't even know where to begin, Soto, because at first I'm like, okay, I they had the opening scene. At first, actually, even before the opening scene, like the film's violent scenes have been edited out for your viewing pleasure. And I know this is just a joke, obviously, because then they put in based on a true story. So I'm like, yeah, all right, let's see where they go. And then the opening scene, guy ripping, I think he ate guy's arm. He ripped the guy's arm off. It's just out there. But the premise of the story, I mean, if I can say a premise, Trey Parker, I already forgot.
Donner Party.
Say what? Oh, and
Donner Party. Yeah.
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 Anyhow, Packer. That's right. His name is Packer. He's put in jail for the murders of, the supposed murder. Well, we know they're murders, but they don't know at this time. And he's just talking to this woman about the history. And this is a musical as well. And I will say, the beginning was weirdly a little slow. I mean, I'm not talking about that opening scene. That opening scene was silly. But I don't know what happened second and a half. I kind of got into it way much more. And there's some parts where we laugh. He's like, my heart is full like a baked potato. I'm like, I don't even know why. I'm just
it's like the most dumbass Disney song ever. It's great.
Exactly. And I think that's why I love it. They're always... I kind of wrote something down and my handwriting got bad at the end, so I can't even read. Oh yeah, and they're always talking about Mormons, and then it's quick one-liners and quick scenes, and I think we talked about the cuts. Like Matt either just like casually says, "Hey, watch out for that bear trap," and they're like that just as he's walking about, just so casually, and someone steps in it. So
silly movies.
This became, the second half, I think just the silliness hit the right parts of me. Again, the first half, there were some parts, but overall I was like, okay, I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling some parts, but overall I'm like, all right, just trying to figure it out. Obviously he lost his horse and he's so devastated by it, because that's the love of his life. I don't even know what else I can say. I don't want to get us canceled. Not that we would get canceled, but then obviously they find an Indian tribe who are totally not Indians. Somehow, in the most, I will say this in the racist way, they're all Asian.
Yes. Yep.
And that's who Trey Parker and Matt Stone are. They can just turn it into something that's hilarious without crossing the line way overboard, but you're just like, they just make it work.
I mean, shitty walk, right? Like you've seen that, it. It's shitty walk. So that's what they do. It's like it's like a loud race. We're like, oh, that's hilarious.
And
like that's like we completely are okay with Trey Parker and Matt Stone. We are like, no, that's fine. That's actually funny.
But then I guess again going, because it is a comedy in this story. Because obviously they're kind of crossing to the Colorado area, and they get caught in this storm, and one guy. So before we get to that, before Frozen became Frozen with Elsa, I'm laughing because they kind of have a song, "Let's Build a Snowman Together." Let's build a snowman. And I'm just laughing my ass off. And it gets really annoying to them. And one of them shoots him. Just like, no, I'm done. I'm done with music. I'm done with the snowman. Shut up. And then obviously they're stuck out there and they have to eat him to survive. And we know, I've seen Alive. I've read that book. I've known that story. And similar to that. But then it's
the
like
K2 one?
Yeah. Well, no, there's that as well. But and then I think Matt Stone, looks and because the guy starts carving it, I was like, God, I don't want that piece. He's like, well, what piece do you want? Well, not but. It gets silly. It gets absurd. And I was just along for the ride. So I don't know what more to say. Like I said, you have to like this kind of humor. If you do not like South Park, you do not like the way Trey Parker and Matt Stone just like, we don't give a fuck. Obviously, this is before South Park. So they don't go as overboard as South Park did, but there you can see where some of these beginnings started.
Definitely.
You can just be like, oh damn. So again, I did not know what kind of ride I was going to be in for when I saw this, but I went with it, and you know what? It is silly, it's absurd, and I enjoyed it. But if you don't like South Park, don't see this. So I don't know if there's anything more you want to add to this, because there's really not much more I can add. It's just quick one-liners.
I just thought it's just hilarious. If you like South Park, this is mandatory viewing, because you have to see where Trey Parker and Matt Stone came from. It's just part of overall South Park lore. You have to see it. Is it the greatest movie? No. But does it inform you on what happened after? Absolutely. South Park's been on now for well over 20 seasons, right? It's like Simpsons.
Oh, because it came out in late 90s, mid to late 90s, the first season.
I was in high school. This was one of the first internet memes and jokes that you passed around back at the beginning of the internet. The original Jesus versus Santa Claus video that was done by them, that was I found that on the internet first, and me and my friend would just replay it over and over again on our computers, and we'd be laughing our asses off because it was just Jesus versus Santa Claus, and they were saying terrible swears to each other. So if you are a fan of this, like you have said, this is perfect. You have to watch Cannibal the musical, in order to be part of their whole entire vibe.
100% agree. And this is worth it. Where I rank this is gonna, even though I've been glowing so much about this, this is a little bit more than middle of the road, because this list gets hard. So we've talked about it, but right now, and this could go up when I look, but right now this just felt like a good spot, because I have it at 33. I have it kind of right there, a little bit above them, because like I said, the first half, it took a little bit. I did enjoy it. I just watched it today, so this is a quick gut check. But again, we talked about when it sits, when it simmers. Some things go up, some things go down. I don't think this is going to go down. This might go up a little bit once I kind of look at the section again. But right now, I'm kind of around there, right, below a couple. Because because I loved Ready or Not, the Happy Time Murders with the puppets. And that's the same kind of like humor, just silly, out there humor. So that's where I'm feeling this right now. Again, things can change, but
Subject to change.
Everything is subject to change. I don't think this.
Nobody's holding us to this.
No,
nobody cares.
I don't feel like this is going to crack the top 30, as I'm now looking at some of the bottom ones, how much I like them too. But like I said, I always say that we've talked about this. We see a movie, let it sit. How much does it sit with you the next day or two? Because you mentioned about Sinners, and I forgot you had like even like a Nora and stuff like that. But that's the thing, it's just like you have to let a movie sit. And I literally just finished this 2.5 hours ago.